Guys, welcome to the I Love CVille Show. My name is Jerry Miller. We are live in Charlottesville, the Commonwealth, the country, and the world on the I Love CVille Network. And folks, we're in the final days till Christmas and New Year's. I'm getting in the festive spirit thanks to my good buddy Curtis Shaver of Peloton Station. So is Judah Wickower, our director. We may call him Judah the Reindeer on this particular show. Judah, why don't we go to the studio camera so we see Reindeer Judah and probably the most sharply dressed man in Charlottesville. You got those earbuds in. Curtis Shaver wearing his Christmas suit. You look dope, dude.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that Christmas suit?
It's professionally tailored.
Yeah? Devin, what do you think of that Christmas suit? Curtis Shaver says it's professionally tailored, Devin. Devin's watching the show now. Yeah. Good. Where did you get that Christmas suit?
No, I got it on Amazon, actually. It's they have a whole bunch of different ones you can pick, all different styles and stuff, but I felt like, bringing a little Christmas cheer onto the show today and having a little fun.
I love it. I love it. Co-owner, one of our most favorite restaurants in the world, Peloton Station. He's the chef, the visionary, the genius, and the brand evangelist, much to the chagrin of Bill Hamilton and Greg. But you do a hell of a job repping the brand. Tell us what's going down at Peloton.
Not much. It's a holiday season, so this time of year we always do a holiday Christmas ride. So that's kind of basically why I want to come on today and kind of remind people in the community. Holiday Christmas ride. It's a light up holiday Christmas ride. It's on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Start and end at Peloton Station, and everybody will be masked up. We'll keep it as socially distanced as possible. And what we'll do is we'll take a little bike tour around Charlottesville and look at all the holiday lights that people have put up through the neighborhood. And it's encouraged to deck your bike out in some lights and tinsel and whatever you got around your house to also make it a little bit more of like a parade for the other people who are just walking down downtown mall and see all these bikes come flying down, Water Street lit up and singing Christmas tunes. We'll have the boombox playing.
Ooh,
yeah, got some fresh D-cell batteries for that.
Ooh, what's on the boombox here? Judah Wickower is showing photos. Are you showing photos on screen?
Showing the photo. I'm trying to.
Yeah, Judah Wickower is making things happen. Look at the screen. So we get on bikes.
Yep.
We eat some good food. Have some good drink from Peloton Station.
Yep.
And then you ride the bikes that have been decked out with lights around Charlottesville.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. It's just a good way to spread holiday cheer, get a little bit of exercise in the winter months. And it's their third year doing it. The past few years have been great. And we're happy and excited to do it again this year.
Are you leading the pack?
Yep.
Okay, so you're up front.
Yep. I'll be up front. I'll try and find a big red light I can put on like Rudolph, And and so we'll start at 10th Street. We'll go down Main Street. We'll probably go through.
Are you wearing those clothes?
I'll be wearing
those
clothes.
I like it.
I'll be wearing
Will you have
clothes.
lights in the beard?
Yeah, well, I don't know, because you'll be covered up with your mask and everything. It's kind of hard to see the lights and everything like that. I thought about putting those ornaments in the beard.
Yes,
I've
that's
done
what I
that
was
before, but, Anyway, so we'll go down through Locust Grove area, swing up through Woolen Mills, through Belmont. And the ride takes about an hour or so, and then we'll go back to Peloton, hang out by the fire, have some holiday cheer.
Laura's watching the program right now, says you look absolutely fantastic. You're getting the same from Jennifer and from my better half. They're all giving you props on your suit. He's taken the ugly sweater and taking it to a completely different level, and now the man has a tailor bespoke look that would challenge Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and any fashionista. The man is looking quite dapper today.
Thank you, appreciate it.
My friend, you have cocktails in front of you.
Yeah, so let's talk about this cocktail I decided to come up with. So I'm a big fan of White Russians. And
I'm a big fan of cocktails.
I know you are, Jerry.
And so are you.
So this is kind of a play on a White Russian. It's I call it milk and cookies. It's kind of it's a good holiday drink because you're leaving out milk and cookies for Santa.
Yeah.
Santa's helpers need a little bit of milk and cookies.
I'm Santa's helper.
Yeah,
You're
helper,
Santa.
right?
I'm Santa's helper. I need some milk and cookies.
Right. So, all right, so let's get started.
Curtis Shaver is going to make a drink. When's the last time you've made a drink?
Probably about 2 days ago when I was practicing making this drink.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, it's starting to get into the bar scene a little bit more, trying to come up with new cocktails, fun ideas. So.
Well, we see this on the menu at Peloton?
Yeah, we're going to put it on the menu after the show and have it there for the holiday season. We'll see how it goes, and if people like it, we'll keep it. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a cocktail shaker.
Okay.
We'll fill that up halfway full of ice. So.
You notice your girlfriend Julian snuck out of here. She knew I was going to try to get her on the show, and now she's watching from the truck right there. Julian, you sneaky Julian. I was going to get her on the show.
So we're making 3 cocktails. All right, so then we go
Maker's Mark.
Yeah, so a traditional White Russian's going to have vodka in it, right? Huh. So this way, we're going to use Maker's Mark. It gives it a little bit more of a nutty flavor to it.
Okay.
So it's about 1 ounce.
I'll leave that comment alone. Okay, we got that. All right. A little bourbon right there, little Makers.
So we go about I'm doing 3 cocktails here, so that's 3 ounces. So 1 ounce of bourbon goes in.
What's your favorite bourbon?
Well, it depends. What are you talking? Like mixing bourbon, or are you talking sipping bourbon?
How about give me Shaver's favorites altogether? Mixing bourbon, what's your favorite?
Mixing bourbon probably be Makers.
Okay.
I like.
This man's got champagne taste.
Yeah,
Mixing Makers.
It's got that comes from Greg. He's taught me to enjoy the fine taste of Maker's Mark. So.
Okay.
But if I just want to sip on bourbon, I love Woodford Reserve. It's a classic.
It's so good.
It's just so good. I know there's plenty of other ones out there.
My friend, is that a little cream action right there?
So this is half and half that we're putting in.
There's a little spill on the IKEA right there. That's okay. That's all right.
I should have brought a towel, huh?
It's only electrical equipment. No problem. It's completely cool. Judah's like, I'm cleaning that up later.
So half and half. You can use milk. I like half and half because it's got a little bit more creaminess to it. A little fullerness, if you will.
Good viscosity?
Yeah, viscosity. So we're doing 3, so we're going to need 5 ounces here because it's 1.5 ounces.
We're testing Curtis Shaver's arithmetic skills right here live on the fly on the I Love CVille show.
So
Devin would be proud. Devin's watching.
So there's that. That's the cream.
Okay. I can't wait to see your mixing technique.
That's the important part of this drink.
Yes.
Is the shaking of it. So then we're going to go 1 ounce of Kahlua.
Ooh, gotta love Kahlua. Mm-hmm. Some people like Kahlua in the morning coffee.
They do. It's a good one for that.
Not that I know anything about that.
No? A little Bailey's maybe?
A little Bailey's in the morning coffee right there. So we're having milk and cookies Peloton station style. You'll see it on the menu. One of the good aspects of hosting this program is you get a lot of you get to be a taste tester.
Yeah.
And the good thing about taste testing Curtis's stuff is it's always good.
Yeah.
The man does not mess up.
Well, I appreciate it. So here's a little secret ingredient: egg whites.
Egg whites.
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yep. Those are egg whites that we just put in there.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is make it frothy because I think a good White Russian is nice.
Is that Julian?
Frothy, that is.
Oh, Julian's back in the mix. His beautiful better half over here. I thought she was trying to sneak out of here so she wouldn't be on the show.
And then
get you on the show.
A little dab of chocolate syrup.
Ooh, a little dash of chocolate syrup, Julian. I like this. Well, you got that earbuds in over there.
I forgot those there. All right. So
it's your shaking technique. There you go.
Just gotta really get it. And I heard the trick to these cocktails, especially using white egg whites, is once you think you shook it enough, you're only halfway there.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you really want to mix and assimilate the fluids.
Yeah, because it's egg whites. That's how you make like meringues and different sponge cakes and things like that. You need to whip the egg whites and they get nice and frothy and foamy. So that's gonna help the drink stay frothy while you're mingling.
Very nice.
Yeah.
While we're mingling and chilling and talking.
Yeah.
How's Peloton doing while you're mixing? You guys got a great outside situation.
We do. It's going well. We have the nice fire pit outside, so people like to congregate around that. On these milder days, we can roll the garage doors open, so it gives that whole side of the dining room a little bit more of an outdoor feel, if you will. You know what I mean? So people don't feel like they're inside so much. The takeout and delivery has been going well, so thank you, Charlottesville, for all that. And we're just like every other restaurant, just trying to make it through the winter months and get to now we got the vaccine out, and positive vibes, man.
Positive vibes. Peloton Station, I'm going to say this here, might be set up the perfect footprint for COVID. They have a huge outside patio, and one of their walls for the inside of their restaurant disappears and does not become a wall, the garage doors.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Yeah.
And then, even the whole space in general is nice and spaced out, we're lucky enough we have a big enough.
It's big.
Yeah, that we can, spread people out enough so people feel safe.
Right.
Okay.
So here we go.
So we're shook up. Now, here's the cool part. You take a cocktail glass.
Okay.
There you can see. You dip it in a little bit of water.
Okay.
And then this is ground up sugar cookies that we baked. You know, if you got a couple sugar cookies you make that don't come out, maybe Rudolph lost a leg in the baking process, or the snowman's head fell off.
You put it in the grinder and turn.
Yeah, and then you turn it into, you grind it up, and then you just put your glass in there. Then boom.
That's a nice rim right there.
You got a nice little, cookie rim.
Ooh, Judah. Look at Judah. He's like, I'm about to booze on the job for a second time in 4 days here. Oh, that looks good, dude. Julian can't wait over there. Julian's like, I'm glad I'm with this man over here. He takes care of me. Julian's his beautiful better half over here.
Well, we didn't make enough for everybody, but we got enough for everybody to try here.
Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to ask for a refill.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. And then, just top off a little extra ice, if you will.
Milk and Cookies, Peloton Station, 10th Street. Are you going to be able to slide this to me like the old barkeep style on the bar without spilling?
Probably not.
You want to try? Oh, there we go. Judah Wickhauer. Prost, Nostrovia. What's your favorite way to say cheers? Prost, Nostrovia, cheers, salud.
I like cheers.
Cheers.
Salud. Yeah, cheers. Happy holidays,
is this
everybody.
dank and crushable?
It should be. I hope.
Yeah,
Let's find out. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Everything Curtis Shaver touches is delicious. Everything you touch. Is it not? It's damn good. It is so good.
It's good, right?
Amazing.
Cool.
This is amazing.
Good.
Milk and cookies. I would bathe in milk and cookies. Seriously, I love this. This is amazing.
Yeah, it'd be a good one for you and the wife when you're getting presents ready and everything.
What, milk and cookies before shopping? That's a good idea.
Shopping, wrapping presents. You know what I mean? Just get you in the holiday spirit. That's what it's about.
You got a little pep in your step. We're people that don't know this program. This guy's an inner circle friend, like an absolute brother to me. I've seen the vulnerability and the emotional roller coaster that is 2020.
Yeah.
You're in the restaurant business. You got a little pep today.
Yeah, man.
You feeling hopeful?
Yeah, I am.
I can
am
tell.
Feeling hopeful. It's the end of the year. The vaccine's out now. I'm just trying to stay positive and just kind of keep looking on the bright side of life and not really get down on, what's going on and, whatever happens. And you just got to deal with it day to day and just, positive, like I said, positive thoughts, positive things happen.
What's the plan for post-Christmas for you guys?
We'll see. It's going to all depend on what, the government does and, local authorities and things like that and just what consumers do. We're just going to play it day to day and just do the best we can to scratch and claw and survive until spring. And we have good feelings that we will make it through spring. So until spring. So
I think you will too.
Yeah.
I think you're going to go gangbusters. I'm going to throw this to you here. This question's coming in, and it's coming in from Schuster. What does a chef do for Christmas, from a food standpoint? Do you even want to cook on a holiday?
I do. I mean, I used to not to, but now as I've gotten older, I do want to cook. I like cooking. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays because I do get to cook a big meal. But this year,
Did you deep fry that turkey?
No, I brine the turkey and then I roast it in the oven just like normal. But the brine is is the key to my turkey. Anyways, for Christmas, I'm gonna do beef Wellington this year.
Ooh.
Yeah. So seared tenderloin. Mushroom duxelle, wrap it in puff pastry, bake it all together. And I haven't made one in a long time, and I think that's a good meal to have for Christmas, a nice holiday roast, if you will.
This question about the sign-ups for the holiday ride. Do we sign up in advance?
Yes, we would.
Good question.
We would. Yeah, it is a good question. We would prefer to have a sign up so we can kind of see. We would like to limit the ride to 15, 20 people because of COVID. If by all means, we would love to have 40 people, and if that's the case, we'll just have two rides go. You know what I mean?
That'd be dope.
Or group rides. You know what I mean? Just separate them in half. And but yeah, you can sign up. Just like it on Facebook. Sign up on Facebook. Email us. Tell us you want to call a restaurant. We have a sign up list at the restaurant. And we're just gonna take it as it comes.
COVID has made bicycles and the ownership of pets absolutely explode. Mm-hmm. And take your family, for example.
Yeah.
You guys adopted a dog.
Yep. No, we didn't adopt a dog. We got a dog from a friend of ours who had a litter that he wasn't,
Was that adopting?
I don't know. Do you
Is that
call that adopted or gifted?
That's yeah.
Yeah.
They're raising an amazing dog.
Yeah.
A second one. And bicycles are exploding
Yes, they are.
because people want something to do outside.
For sure. Yeah, it's a good. I mean, definitely the bike community is exploded, and I mean, it's hard to find parts. It's hard to find bicycles in general. Every day, somebody coming in looking for a bike or asking where's a good place to find a bike. So yeah, I mean, it's just hard because there's not a lot of surplus out there right now.
Andre Xavier, CVille Hop on Tours.
Yeah.
And CVille Travel, he has a question for you. He says, Jerry, what does Curtis Shaver think of the ghost kitchen concept, like what CVille has done?
It's an interesting idea. We've talked about it and thought about it. It might be something that pops up in the near future at Peloton Station. We might come up with our own idea of a ghost kitchen and another brand.
Was it Mr. Nice Guy, Brasserie Saison? Did you see that?
I did see
the
that.
craft stoner
Yeah.
food?
Yeah.
You know Laura Fauner had something to do with that.
Of course she
Yeah.
did. Yeah. Of course she did.
I mean, that was a good idea.
It is a good idea, and that's kind of what, I saw that pop up, and I mean, like you said, every restaurant's just trying to do what they can to get some bucks in the door.
You and your team have adopted and adapted so well. Give us some examples. You got a lot. Devin wants one right now. He says, "Give me. I'm coming over." Julian Friedman. Devin, if there's free booze, Devin wants some right there. Devin's our good friend, one of the best educators in Central Virginia.
Yeah. So a good example, which now, I mean, I don't know if it's a good example now, but we teamed up with Skipping Rock when they were up the street from us, and so people could come into Skipping Rock, sit down, order a beer, and then use the QR code on the table to order Peloton Station food, and we would run the food up to them. So essentially, it opened up 2 dining rooms for us out of the same kitchen, which was great. I'm sad to see them go.
Yeah. What did you make? You were watching yesterday's show about the haunted or cursed spots. You think that's what it was, that location, or you just think it's just bad luck?
I think that's too early to say. I mean, especially when you've had 2 breweries go in and not do well. I think some other concept could do very well in there. You know what I mean? The hard part is it couldn't be really a restaurant. There's no kitchen. You have to build out a kitchen in that whole space. So being that it's set up as a brewery, I don't know if breweries. I was thinking about this. It's hard to breweries. I think having satellite bars or satellite spots is difficult for breweries, and you see them even with like the big brands like Green Flash, coming over to the West Coast or East Coast, and then having to, backtail back. There's so many bars and restaurants, including Peloton Station, that have a plethora of different beers for you to try nowadays, and there's just, I think the distribution.
The taproom concept might be a thing of the past.
Exactly.
Because he's basically saying restaurants are turning into tap rooms.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can have we have 12 taps at the
Yeah, you guys have
Station,
a great selection.
and you can get a majority of it's local, and then there's also nationwide brands as well. So I think the tap room idea is difficult, but I don't think that space per se is cursed yet.
Which ones do you think are cursed?
For sure, the Glass House, where
that was your idea.
Yeah, where Wild
he
Wolf,
came up with that idea.
Where Wild Wolf was, that's been
Like 5 iterations, 6.
Yeah, and I've been here
20 years?
No, almost 14 years, and I've seen at least 5 or 6 restaurants go in and out of that place. Like I said, where Red Pump is right now, that was positively 4th Street, and that was a wine bar at one point.
Yeah.
So
Inoteca? I think Inoteca was there.
Yeah, that's
Is that what it was?
That was the wine bar, yeah.
Yeah. Curtis Shaver, great friend of the program. Mike Yeager watching the program. What's up, Mike? This guy's great people. He says, looking good, dirty.
Thank you for the Christmas card, Yeager.
Yeah, he says the entire family says hello.
Oh, thank you.
Chad, hey, Hutch is watching. Curtis is always full of Christmas spirit. Hutch has a drink named after him at the fabulous Peloton Station.
That he does.
And tell us what the Hutch is.
The Hutch is a shot of Sam Clay and a domestic beer. Usually Chad picks PBR, but if you want.
How much is it?
$5.
That might be the best deal in town from a drink standpoint.
I mean, it's a good drink. It's Sam Clay. It's not the high shelf bourbon.
Sam Clay wets the whistle. It's not Makers, but it's still good. Kelly Rose Silver's your homie. She says she's here for Curtis Shaver. The educator Devin says viscosity was used, and he's happy as a teacher that we got viscosity in the mix. Channing Gibb loves the outfits. Kelly Schmidt Sandow, am I saying that right? Love the suit, Curtis. You're looking good. I see a lot of upstate New York watching the program as we speak here.
That's where my family's from.
I know that. I know that. Mike Shaver, let's get Big Mike in the mix over here.
Yeah.
What's the next great concept to emerge in food and beverage in 2021, do you think?
Man, that's a tough question, Jerry. I don't know, man. I really do see this, more of a grab-and-go style, sit down eating. We'll have to see what happens with the virus when we get the vaccine and everything, if that's going to come back or not, or if people are just more comfortable getting good food to just go and take home, you know what I mean? It's the idea of takeout. I don't know, though. It's a tough question.
Should we get Julian Freeman on the show? Should we get Julian on the show? If you want Julian on the show, put it in the comment section right here. Someone is saying Jerry's glass is empty. Yes, it is. That's a hint over there, and Jerry likes to wet the whistle. Bill is watching. What's up, Bill? You guys are rocking it. He says you look good. How about the support from the community?
It's been great.
Dude, you guys, Peloton Station, in a very short time, has gotten diehard regulars that freaking love the brand. And I'm going to name some: Devin, myself, Mike, Bill, Chad, Jeremy Sharp. That's just off the top of my head.
Yeah, and there's plenty of other people that come in. We're happy, and we thank you very much for being such loyal fans to us, because that's all we wanted to have, is just kind of like a neighborhood Cheers, basically. Just a fun place where you feel comfortable coming in, relaxing, and you want to sit by yourself and do your work. You can do that. If you want to have a couple of guys around and get after a little bit,
Bill wants to see Julian on screen, and Kelly Rose Silver says, Starshine. All right, I'll stop, Julian. I will stop, Julian. Jason Burke, watching in California, says, you're looking sharp, Curtis Shaver. Jason Burke giving you some love. I love when Jason Burke watches this program. Scott Aaronworth, the attorney, is watching in Virginia Beach. He says, you have the best fried pickles in Charlottesville.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We've worked hard at those, and they definitely are a staple at the restaurant that people definitely come to get.
Multiple people saying best bar in town. Corinne Goral, am I saying that right, Corinne? Hi, Curtis, you look awesome. Cousin, Merry Christmas. That's your cousin.
Yeah.
Is she watching in New York right there?
Yeah.
Devin says Peloton's easy to love. Tim's watching in Crozet. We come there with our kids. Kids night is one of the best things they have. Multiple people giving you props on the outfit. We're hearing on Instagram more props for the kids nights. Is that still going on?
It will when we get back.
I'll tell you what, a Tuesday happy hour, and who's the gentleman that's the photographer that can play the guitar and sings the Boogers song?
Stephen Barling?
Yeah, Stephen. The Boogers song is amazing for the kids on kids night.
Devin likes the bubble bath song, too.
Devin likes the bubble bath song. Yeah. Can you sing the bubble bath song for us?
How's it go? It goes, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath. What's your favorite Christmas song, Jerry?
Anything with Maker's Mark in it. Jingle Bells, the Batman Smells version.
You like that
it's
one?
kind of like the vulgar one. You know that one?
Yeah.
How about you? What's your favorite? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
I mean, it revolves around Christmas. They're at a Christmas party.
But you don't characterize it as a Christmas movie?
I mean, it's loosely interpreted. I mean, yeah, why not? It's during Christmas time. I mean, it can be Christmas movie.
Can I characterize or categorize Die Hard as one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time?
Is it?
I mean, it's pretty damn good.
That was going to be my next question. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
The two that I own are Home Alone and Christmas Vacation. We bought them from Amazon for $20 each.
Yeah.
To own forever. And when I'm bathing my 3-year-old, my 3-year-old's gonna hate me for saying this, but he's 3 years old, and frankly, he's taking a nap right now, so I can say whatever I want. He's 3 years old. My 3-year-old has a hard time pooping.
Oh yeah.
When you and this beautiful lady have a bambino or bambina over here, you will know that little kids have a hard time pooping. So I can't believe I'm saying this. So to get our 3-year-old to poop, we have to go into the tub. Use really, really hot water because it loosens whatever it loosens down there.
Yeah.
And while being in the tub to wait for him to poop, he poops once every 4 to 5 days. I have Home Alone on to keep him in the hot water and distracted from the pain that is pooping. I can't believe I just shared that story. So we watch Home Alone every single night to try to encourage Trey to poop.
I was going to wonder how many times he's watched Home Alone.
He's probably seen Home Alone, I'd say, over 100 times.
Have you shown him Elf yet?
Elf is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Elf. But
Has
there's
Trey
something
seen it?
about showing, Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone was probably, what, like 7?
Yeah.
You think he's 7? There's something about showing a 3-year-old a 7-year-old that they can relate to.
Yeah, because kid, yeah.
Yeah,
that
he
makes sense.
he kind of almost looks up to Kevin.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Christmas movie? And I want to ask. Okay, I'm going to ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
We're going to test Julian and Curtis's relationship here. What is Julian's favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
You should know this. How long have you guys been together? It's been over a year.
Man.
What's that? Over 2 years?
Yeah.
So this is going to be your third Christmas together?
Yep.
Third Christmas together. What is Julian, your better half's favorite Christmas movie?
Is it Elf? Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! It's true love. It's true love. Elf, what is your favorite one?
My favorite Christmas movie? Man. I mean, I'm old school. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Grinch, the old school Grinch. Home Alone's a good one. The Night Before, that's a funny one, but that's more of a recent one, you know, with Seth Rogen and stuff like, you know.
You have good taste, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you make great.
You want to try to slide that
You
back
ready?
over?
Judy, I'm going to slide this. Are you ready? That's how you do it right there. That's freaking how you do it right there. You got to slide it over without spilling over here. A lot of people are giving you props on the jacket. Are you going to spill where you got the suit from? Because people want to know. You said Amazon?
No, I can't tell people. I don't want people taking my style.
Kelly Rose Silver said, "No more White Russians for Jerry." Kelly Rose Silver. Glycerine suppositories, Jerry. That's what your kid needs. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is one of the best Christmas movies. And Gremlins, of course. That's from Hutch.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is.
Judah says Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Is it a
All
good one?
that
We have to
and
put that on the
a
list
chips.
of ones we got to watch.
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched that one yet.
No.
What one? Do you have a list that you go through every year?
Pretty much. Home
Yeah.
Alone, Christmas Vacation, like a Die Hard, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Yeah.
That bird lady is scary in Central Park, man. When all those pigeons get by the bird lady,
Yeah.
why do so many birds love the bird lady? It just
Because-
makes no sense to me.
Because she's nice.
When he goes over the hill into Central Park and sees the bird lady with the pigeons around, I got scared. I still get scared. I still get scared.
Yeah.
Die Hard's up there. Elf is up there. I mean, same ones you guys do.
Yeah. Christmas Vacation.
Clark Griswold's the man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy basically said to me, "Can I come to your studio to talk about a restaurant that the host loves, me, and I'll bring booze and we can drink on air?" And here we are.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal job that we both have here,
Yeah.
if I do say so myself. The Lights Tour, this question's coming in. Can we borrow a bike from Peloton and ride?
Call ahead. I might have a bike or two that people can borrow for sure. If that's what it takes, you know, to get people to come out. Yeah, call ahead. Reserve one, if you will. I might have one or two, but I would call ahead first.
Okay. So you do not potentially have to. You sure you should be saying this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's potential. I mean, I have, you know, you can ask Julian. We have about 7 bikes at our house right now, as it is. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to say this. Can I say this? On Saturday, I would like to come.
Okay.
May I borrow one of those bikes?
For sure.
Okay, I will be there.
All right.
I want to be in the group where you're leading with the light on your nose because you said you're going to be leading that way. Is it who's the reindeer?
Rudolph.
Rudolph. Thank you.
You don't know your reindeers,
I'm sorry,
Jerry?
I fucking drew a blank. I'm sorry. It's my second White Russian. It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Barbara Lundgren says A Christmas Story is something Curtis should watch.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's a classic. Put it on the list.
As somebody said, another person is saying, put lights in the man's beard, Jerry. You have the best beard of any. Do you have the best beard of any chef in restaurants in Charlottesville?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
Who has the competing beard?
as chefs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the guy who can do the best bench press of any chef in Charlottesville is Christian Kelly at Maya.
Yeah.
Okay, the dude's jacked.
Has he got a beard now? I
He
haven't
doesn't
seen
have
him in
a.
a
He's
while.
got like stubble.
Okay.
Okay, he's got movie star good looks, Christian
Yeah,
Kelly.
he's
Okay,
good, yeah.
Who's got the best beard of any chef in Charlottesville?
Let me think. Maybe Spencer up at Barbersville. He's got a big, huge beard.
Better than yours?
I mean, it's It's long and big. I don't know if it's as bushy. I didn't even do my beard today.
It looks like
Looks
you
good?
did. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
You look good.
Thanks.
You look good. It looks good. Yeah. Peloton Station, 10th Street, has got a fantastic holiday lights bike crawl on Saturday. Call ahead if you need to borrow a bike. I'm going to borrow one of the 7. It's a way to escape COVID and just have some fun in a very safe way. It's outside.
Yeah, it's outside.
It's outside.
It's exercise. Get to go see all the Christmas lights in town. Yeah, it's just it's fun, Bring a little holiday cheer and
Your lady
we have a
wants
good
to
time.
wet the whistle now. She says her drink is getting low over there.
Yeah, we'll have to make her a new one because that one sat here.
I think he ate it. Oh God, Curtis, you're hilarious. Anything else you want to add, my friend?
Just happy holidays to everybody out there. Stay positive. The year's almost over. Vaccine's out. Let's just keep moving forward. And
Don't you think Don't you think April and beyond in Charlottesville are just going to be like the best time ever here?
I mean, I hope so, and I hope it's not just in Charlottesville. I hope it's all over the country.
All over, yeah.
But we have to wait and see. Stay tuned to find out. You never know with this coronavirus. It's ever changing every day. So.
When's the last time you had milk of magnesia and cookies, Curtis?
That
was just put on
Who
the
asked
feed.
that question?
Guess. Devin says he's going if I go. Devin, I'm 100% going. I have clearance with the wife already. I will be there Saturday for the Holiday Lights Tour. I will be there Saturday for the Peloton Lights Holiday Lights Tour. Mike Yeager.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mike Yeager was at Glass House Kitchen.
He was at Glass House Kitchen.
With
that was
Ian
good.
Boden.
Mm-hmm. That was good. That was a fun restaurant. That
JF
was cool.
Legault and Francois on that team. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
They did a lot of cool stuff there.
Judah, people want to see you on screen before we let Curtis out of here. Multiple people have asked to see Judah on screen.
You gotta show off those reindeer antlers.
Someone on Instagram just said Peloton Station has the best fried pickles.
Who said that?
That is Leon Taylor 902.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Judah, let's get you on here, and then we got to reach out to Jim Carpenter. White Russians, man, only in December. Right there. You look amazing, Judah. 2 guys with 2 great beards
looks like
that are friends of the show.
Rambo.
You're feeling good on that
Rambo
White
the
Russian,
reindeer.
aren't you, J-Dubs? Aren't you feeling good with the White Russian?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's good. Guys, this is arguably, I'll straight up say this. I'm going to piss some people off here. What's new on this program? Yeah. This is my favorite restaurant in Charlottesville.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is my favorite restaurant. That's going to irritate some people. This is my favorite restaurant in Charlottesville. It's Peloton Station. And it's for a number of reasons. And it's mainly because of it's for a number of reasons, but primarily because of the people.
Thank you.
And I like going in there. I like seeing you. I like seeing Julian. I like seeing Kat.
Yeah.
I like seeing the same people.
That's what. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what we strive to do is make it a fun atmosphere where people feel comfortable and like to come in.
You're going to have. I'm going to close with this. You guys are going to have. 2021 is going to be your best year yet. The community is going to rally around you. April through December, you're not going to be able to keep up from a business standpoint. And it's going to make 2020 stay in the rear view for all of us. And I know that you guys have been hurt more than others, food and beverage, hospitality, but you guys are going to have a gangbusters year.
Well, I appreciate that, Jerry, and I hope you're true. I hope that's true, and thank you.
Our pleasure. What should I do with these before we let you go? Are you going to get a photo of him? We got to make sure we get a photo of him. Oh, I love you, Judah. You're so good. He should stand up, right?
You want me to stand up? Should I take these off now?
Yeah, let's get a bunch of them. Make sure you see the same thing. Maybe we get a photo of him riding the bicycle around the studio.
You think I can? That's a small studio.
It is a small studio. I know, but still, maybe look at him. Show us, model for us, Curtis. Everybody look at the screen right now. Take 15 photos and model. Curtis, model. Show us your best blue steel. Blue steel. No, come back. Come on. I want to see blue steel.
I'm going to get him on the screen.
Okay. Everybody look at the screen. We're about to see Curtis Shaver modeling. Man, this is live. This is live programming at its finest. What are you doing here, J-Dubs? Just move the studio camera and set it up in front of the man. That's what we got to do. I always put this guy in the fly and make him come up with stuff. What are you doing over there with your zipper?
I'm trying to make sure.
What you doing with the zipper over there? Julian's like, what the hell are you doing over there? All right, there we go. Model, blue steel. Take 20 photos, blue steel, go. Ooh, that's good. God, look at that face. He's getting some tonight. Curtis, blue steel, damn. Yeah, dude, did you get that one? Can we get, that's the most interesting man in the world. That's the post I want to see on the website. That's the picture I want to see on the website right there. I wish you the best. I'm so grateful for this. I swear I will be there Saturday. I swear.
Yes, I appreciate that. Hold on, let me put these back in. I appreciate that, Jerry. Thank you for having me. It's always a good time to come on your show. Always have fun.
Stony Soprano 444. Do you know that person on Instagram?
That's our buddy Rashad.
Oh, that's Rashad. Rashad said, yo, dirty, give me a shout out. That's Stony Soprano 444. I love your handle, Rashad. I love Rashad.
Yeah.
Rashad's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
I love seeing Rashad.
Yeah.
Always trying to look busy at Peloton Station,
Yeah.
Rashad. I love Rashad.
Yeah, we appreciate Rashad.
We love
Everybody
Rashad.
who works at Peloton Station, we appreciate everybody. Kat, Joel, Caroline, Kyle, Ralph, you know.
Bluebeard.
Bluebeard. No, they're gone. He's gone.
I like Bluebeard. I enjoy Bluebeard.
Yeah, it is.
My friend, happy holidays. I will see you Saturday. Julian, you
Happy
sure?
holidays.
You don't? Okay, she's amazing. She's amazing.
Yeah, she is.
She's amazing.
A rock. I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us. I got to reach out to Jim Carpenter on the phone now, J-Dubs. So how are you going to help escort Curtis out of the studio, Judah? Is that how we're going to play this? We never really talked about a strategy of how we were going to do this. Why don't we do it that way? Why don't we do it that way?
Sneak under the table.
So, I don't know how you're going to do it. Keep it on a one shot with me. J-Dubs, you're going to have to eventually get this phone because I'm going to have to call Jim Carpenter on speaker. Now's a good time to tear down, and I'll reach out to Jim. Wow, we're doing a lot of things at once. Come Saturday, if you guys are looking for something to do, and guys, we're about to call Jim Carpenter here. He, I think, has the photo of the year from Charlottesville and Central Virginia. We're about to show you this on the program. This is the best picture I've seen in 2020. So why I'm going to get him on the show is he owns Gitchell Studio. It's a fixture in this community, his photo studio. And he took a picture, I think it was about a week or 2 weeks ago, that I think pretty much characterizes Central Virginia, Charlottesville, America, the world in COVID-19. So Judah, what I want to do is I'm going to reach out to Jim Carpenter on the program. We'll get him via phone call on today's show. We'll ask him to give us the rundown on this picture and what made it so special and how he got it. How do you want me to set it up? You want me to set it up right here, J-Dubs? Okay. All right. Jim, we're reaching out to you now. There's other photos from Jim Carpenter in my Facebook Messenger that we can show. The main one is the Santa Claus that I want to get on. All right, I've got him on speaker. I'm reaching out to Jim. Guys, this is the picture of the year.
Hello.
Hey, Jim, how are you? It's Jerry Miller.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I couldn't be any better.
I want to give the background on how we got to this point, okay? So Jim Carpenter, I saw over the weekend doing some family and some Christmas photos, and I was like, Jim, how are you? And he was like, Jerry, what's going on? And at first we were trying to figure out where we recognized each other from because like everyone in the world, we were both wearing masks and our face were covered. And then once we figured out, hey, it's Jerry, and Jim was like, and I was like, hey, it's Jim, we got to chatting. And this man, I think, has taken the best picture I've seen in 2020. Jim, our director, Judah Wickhauer, is putting it on screen now. Tell us about this photo you took, Jim Carpenter.
Yeah, Jerry, I was at Farmington Country Club doing what used to be Santa pictures, and because of the COVID virus this year, Santa was redirected into another part of the country club there. And so towards the end, I was doing families and such, and I had this idea while I was photographing about, with the COVID stuff, we have to have barriers. And it ends up that I told Santa that I would like to have him help me with a picture after he got off. And it was about 12:30. And for whatever reason, Jerry, I picked out this little kid, and to the life of me, I have no idea why I did that child. He was 3 years old, and his name was Owen, and his parents were from Roanoke, Virginia. And I was kind of teasing him. I said, I guess y'all came up from the game from the Blacksburg area because you didn't want to be around this. And his wife, he said yes because both of us are UVA graduates. So anyway, I told the little kid what to do. Santa came around the corner, puts his hand up on the window, and the little boy goes up on his tiptoes and touches the window pane with Santa off in the background. I had put it on Facebook. It had over 115 shares. Last count, it was well over 1,100 hits on Facebook alone. And it's a special picture. It kind of reminds you of a Norman Rockwell almost. But, for what we're going through right now, we needed something that really would take us away from the environment we're living in and, the uncertainty of everything. And to be able to show an image like that, it's one of those things when you die, you want to be famous for something. As far as in photography, you always want to have that one picture that's, really, and this is one of them. Of many. Fortunately for me, I've been able to capture a lot of different things. But that image Saturday was so special. I was just stared at it because it just, and you could see the little things that made the image so powerful.
Jim, I'm going to straight up say this. I think it's the photo that is most iconic or most symbolic of 2020 that I have seen. You have a little boy trying to touch Santa Claus through a window with a Christmas tree behind him. It is so symbolic of 2020. You have a long and esteemed career in photography. I mean, you are one of the best photographers undoubtedly in this community. Where does a picture like this stack up with some of your favorites in your entire career?
Well, it's right up there with probably the top 5 or 10. My most favorite picture ever done would be called the praying hands picture, and it was a little infant who had fallen asleep in her grandfather's hands, and that picture was taken 30 plus years ago. But it won AP Picture of the Year for the state of Virginia. I mean, it just had I must have given and sold probably 1,000 of those pictures. But Jerry, the significant thing about photography is that you don't grow old in the picture. That picture is frozen in time, and none of the people who you see in there, they never grow old. And yet it has such a symbolic meaning. The fact that I got a phone call from the Archdiocese of Atlanta, and they wanted to use that picture for their annual appeal for donations and such. So the lady who was on the other end of the phone, she says, now, we don't have very much in our budget. So, what can you do to help us out? And I said, well, I've got a fairly large price tag on it, but I really think you guys can afford it. She says, okay, what is it? And I said, the only thing I request for this image is prayer.
Wow.
And there was a little bit of silence, and then it came through was, I have a friend, my personal friend, his name was Rupert. Rupert had cancer. And I said, just pray for him, and that would be your price tag.
Wow.
And Jerry, Rupert lived a year more than anybody had given him. So the power of prayer and belief, it's been my heart. God put me on this earth to be a photographer. And for 52 of my 70 years, that's what I have done. And I find it most exhilarating to get up in the morning and know you're going to do something that has effect and, preserving somebody's image of who they are or what I see every day. I have a little thing I put on my Facebook every now and then. It's my iPhone and me and what I see. And just to observe wildlife or the scenery, either black and white or color, it's such a fascinating job that it's hard to ever back off. And the reason I say that, It's because 3 years ago I went into semi-retirement, and I knew I would never be able to take that camera and put it away. It's always going to be with me if it's just the phone. Some of the images I've gotten on the phone have been pretty unique. But it's an exciting job all the time. I've got to photograph 8 presidents in my lifetime, Queen of England, Prince Philip, Dalai Lama, and on and on and on. And probably the most coolest guy I ever photographed was a guy named Red Skelton, who 90% of the population has no clue who he is.
Do
you know Red Skelton?
I have no idea who that is. No idea.
Well, you got to look him up. He was probably one of the most famous comedians. And I met him twice, and one day he and I had this long conversation about being able to approach children and have them not be so shy around you. And I have used that secret he told me so many times, and I've been able to communicate with kids and photograph kids over the years because of that.
And I will say this. I'm going to say this. My wife's son and I did our holiday portraits over this past weekend on Sunday. And the interaction that Jim had with our 2 soon-to-be 3-year-old was the best interaction he has ever had with any photographer in his short life. I mean, he was wearing headgear. I mean, he was just absolutely an incredible photographer. Why don't we close with this, Jim Carpenter, and I appreciate your time. 2021, a message of hope for everybody about 2021, because 2020 has been brutal, Jim.
Well, as I say, 2020 is hindsight. So let's just keep it that way. 2020 was hindsight. 2021 is going to be our foresight, leaving that 2020 behind us.
I hope you're right, my friend. I'm grateful for the photos you captured of my wife and son and myself. Thank you. You're a true professional. And Jim, I cannot wait till we're back in studio, sitting next to each other in person, with both of us wearing pink shirts like the last time you were on this program.
I would be delighted. I can get you caught up with the Dogwood Vietnam Memorial too. So we're pretty optimistic about that too.
I can't wait, my friend. You have a good week, and happy holidays, Jim.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too. Jim Carpenter, one of the best in the business. The guy is an absolute pro. And I'll close with this. Made my kid feel so comfortable during holiday photos on Sunday. That's the show. Curtis is the man. Peloton Station is the spot. Get there and support them. Judah Wickhauer is also fantastic people. I'm so grateful for you joining us on this network and spotlighting the best of Charlottesville, Virginia today. Support the people that need support. And let's get to April when we have a glut of vaccinations. And then I think the floodgates are going to open, and it's going to be gangbusters for this economy in Central Virginia. My name is Jerry Miller. I am out of here. Take care, guys. All right. Sign for some.